What's up, y'all? It's Josh here from Inside Wrestling Truth, back with the Wrestling Legends meeting in person marathon. Uh, I've done went through most of the guys and got many videos left, but I got another 3 guys for you tonight, and um, all great guys, you know. But let's go ahead and break them down. Get into this here. First guy on the evening, I met him in Cookeville, Tennessee. Once again at the Slam Fest Indie Show. That was a Taskmaster Kevin Sullivan. Uh, really nice guy. If you brought your own item, he didn't charge you for an autograph. But if you wanted to autograph, it was $5, which I thought was wow. I was like, wow, really? This is like the cheapest autograph I ever got. But yeah, I met Kevin Sullivan. Really cool dude, you know. Um, Old vet of the business. Uh, he's been in the business forever. My first memories of Kevin Sullivan was in the Faces of Fear, you know. And I asked him, I was like, you know, what did you think about being in the Faces of Fear? The Faces of Fear, and he was like, well, it was cool, but when I knew it wouldn't last long when they were talking about forming the NWO, and because you know he was booking at that time, and he talked about having a lot of fun with being a booker for WCW, and he said that him and Brian Pillman's beef was kind of blown out of proportion a little bit. It wasn't as bad as it was. So had a cool conversation with Kevin Sullivan. The next guy that I met is truly a legend. I had been wanting, you know, I'm from Louisville, and the Memphis guys would always come to Louisville every Tuesday night. And there's a guy I grew up watching. My dad grew up watching. That was Jerry Lawler. Um, I met Jerry Lawler in Knoxville, Tennessee. I actually met him at a convention, the Fanboy Expo. Uh, really nice guy. I got 3 items signed for $30. You know, I had the classic superstar Jerry Lawler. I got that signed, and a old WWF magazine, 8x10. And you know, I told him, I was like, yeah, man, you know. He asked me where I was from, and I was like, I'm from Louisville, and he's like, some of my greatest matches, you know, was 3 cities: Memphis, Louisville, and Evansville, Indiana. And he's just like, you know, talking about how the great memories he had facing Bill Dundee in Louisville Gardens. And it was a real cool experience to meet Jerry Lawler. You know, a lot of people diss Jerry Lawler, but Lawler, man, he's did it all. He's one of the best of all time. Um, but when he would sign his autographs, he signed on my magazine and on my action figure. He wrote, "To my pal Josh, you know, Jerry Lawler, Hall of Fame, 2007." But once again, class act, nice as hell. I mean, down to earth, you know. And I remember that Lawler, they had Lawler and DDP next to each other at this convention, but I didn't go to see DDP because I had already met him before. And Lawler's line was like to the back of the building, man. And I just remember DDP giving Lawler dirty ass looks. That was cool, you know. A little hating going on there. But it's the king, you know, it's Jerry Lawler. But yeah, Jerry Lawler, class act. Um, and then the last guy that I met is another ECW original, and I met him. It wasn't even a meet and greet, a convention or nothing. And that is Sabu. Um, I know a lot of guys that work in the indies, and Sabu was at an IWA Mid South show, and he wasn't doing a meet and greet, so the show was over, and I was like, what? I was talking to one of the indie guys. I'm not gonna mention no names because I had to keep it real profile to even get in the locker room at this IWA Mid South show, and he's like, "Come with me, man." So I went to the back to the locker room, and there he was, Sabu, drinking a beer right after the match, main event, and he's I went up to him and I got his autograph, and he's like, "Well, man, you must know people, or you must be real important to get back here in this locker room." And he was really cool, but at the same time, you could tell that he was a no nonsense type dude, and that's always the memory I have of Sabu. And it was a plus me Sabu because I grew up watching Sabu in the ECW, and it was just cool meeting those guys. I was a big ECW fan coming up, so anytime I meet an ECW guy, it's always a plus. I met some other guys that night in the locker room besides Sabu, but I'll save that for another video. Um, but yeah, this is the marathon. I keep it running. Uh, I have 2 more videos for y'all tomorrow. Uh, and then I'm going to do some other things, but then I'll have 2 more in a few weeks. But this is Josh here from Inside Wrestling Truth. Like I always say, get your money, pay your bills. Peace.